While his wife was blind, he openly flirted with his assistant in her presence. He thought his affair was perfectly hidden, but when he took his assistant for a prenatal checkup, he learned from the doctor that his wife regained sight 7 days prior. Initially thrilled, he rushed home to celebrate with her, but before leaving the hospital, he realized, if she had regained sight, she must have witnessed his affair all along. Cold sweat dripped down his neck at the realization. His wife's recent strange behavior, smashing their wedding photos, burning their precious memories, made his world collapse. Heart pounding, he slumped against the wall. As he feared, his wife had discovered the affair and left him forever. The truth was, she was a Miao physician who'd saved a young man from snake venom during her travels. Her medical skills cured him, and their bond grew. He was captivated by her beauty upon waking. Their connection deepened, turning friendship into love. When the young man's business angered local thugs, they beat him near death. She intervened, taking a fatal blow to the head, saving his life at great cost. The price was her vision. She became blind, out of love and duty. He married her despite family objections, vowing lifelong care. For years, they were seen as the perfect couple. Miraculously, her sight returned years later. Her first thought was to share this joy with him, but arriving home, she found him with his assistant in their bed. The betrayal shattered her heart. Never imagining her devoted husband could cheat, disgust overwhelmed her. Rushing to the bathroom, she discovered a positive pregnancy test in the trash. Gui Jingchun. You denied me a child, but got another pregnant? What were you thinking? Soon after, her husband approached, fake concerned about her health. His neck still bearing fresh love bites. She played along, blaming poor appetite. This is my fault. Work kept me from you. Eating alone. I'll make more time for us, I promise. Okay. They retired for the night. At midnight, his assistant called, demanding another rendezvous. Assuming his wife slept, he slipped into the next room. Unaware she watched every move. Days passed with husband and assistant flaunting affairs, acting shamelessly at home. He thought her oblivious, but she'd stopped caring. True despair leaves silently. So, are you sure about inheriting Master's legacy? What of your love for Gu Qingchuan? Can you bear eternal separation? As she hesitated, a TV interview showed her husband promising an extravagant birthday event to show the world their love. The irony cut deep. Eternal separation suits those undeserving of reunion. At the grand party, he led her in with sweet nothings, empty vows of eternal devotion. She interrupted. This overwhelming rose scent. Did you carpet the floor with petals? Mind you, this is the last thing a woman wants to hear. The man stammers an excuse, insisting he must have misheard. Little does he know, these preparations were all for his mistress. Taking advantage of the wife's blindness, she turned the birthday party into a secret declaration. Even the cake bears the mistress's name. To provoke the wife further, the mistress sends the husband away with a flimsy excuse, then boldly reveals her identity, claiming she's carrying his child and will soon replace her as Mrs. Gu. To her surprise, the wife remains calm, smiling as she remarks, Gu Qingchuan refuses to divorce me. The public records prove it. Think you know our story? You've seen nothing. The husband returns and without hesitation, embraces his mistress before his wife, declaring, my wife deserves the world's finest treasures. She's the most precious woman alive. His two-timing act is nauseating, a revolting display of false devotion. The final blow comes when cutting the cake. She realizes everyone knew about the affair. They came to witness her humiliation. This betrayal shatters her last hope. The mistress makes her move, dragging the husband away to a private room in full view. Unbeknownst to them, the wife departs with dignity, leaving the mockery behind. She locks eyes with his assistant, silently shaming the spectators. At home, she burns every memory of their marriage, even the wedding ring. Tainted things hold no value. As departure day approaches, coinciding with their anniversary, she plans one final meal to end things properly, a dignified closure for what once began beautifully, a clean break. From now on, I'll handle every anniversary. Done. The mistress calls, feigning a car accident, demanding emergency surgery consent. She summons him urgently. The wife hopes for closure, but he lies about work, rushing to his mistress. We have endless meals ahead. Silently, she hands him divorce papers to sign, blindly signing. In his haste, he seals his fate. The papers finalize their divorce. He leaves without looking back. Goodbye forever. Never again. At the hospital exit, the doctor reveals shocking news. His wife regained sight 7 days ago. Panicking, he realizes she witnessed every betrayal. His sprint halts abruptly. As the truth dawns, Her restored vision exposed all